Hello, my friends, and welcome. Today we're going to do a guided visualization on releasing that lack you may feel with relation to money. It's going to be a fun session. So I wish for you a result at the end where you feel lighter and clearer. Hello, I'm Carol DeChaine, and I'm a transformational life coach and Marconic energy lightworker. So if you can get comfortable now, we're going to move into this fairly quickly. Take a breath and allow yourself to release those worries of the day. Just let them out and know that you can pick all those worries back up again later if you want to, but you really don't have to. Just breathe with your eyes shut and allow yourself to settle in. Feel good about what you are and who you are right now, no matter what the outward trappings may appear. Know that you can change whatever you want to change so that your life is a reflection of who you want to be. And as you relax more and more, feel all of that worry and all of the tightness just drain away down through your body, down through all the way down through your legs and into your toes. And just release them out your fingertips and out your toes, all of that tension that you may have. And now I want you to imagine that you're looking at your wallet. And if you see in your wallet maybe a $20 bill, and you see yourself spending that 20, look again in your wallet and see that you have $40. That in a minute ago it was empty. Because no matter what you do, you will always have more money because there is a limitless supply. The universe will be happy to give it to you once you realize that there is no such thing as lack or not being good enough for the money. So every time you see yourself going to a grocery store and handing them cash rather than your debit card or your credit card, imagine going back into your wallet and pulling out more that you didn't realize you had, and more, and more, so you have more than enough to pay and extra besides. Every time you pull out your wallet, I want you to imagine this, not only now, but in real life. Make it a fun little game that you can do. Imagine more and more funds coming out of the wallet that you thought was empty, because it's really a magic wallet. Every time you open it up and you take out $1, there are 2 left. You take out a 20 and there's 40 left. You take out maybe a $50 bill and there's 2 50s left. And now I want you to switch over to your bank account. Imagine, look at what it is now first. Imagine whatever it is, see it in your mind's eye, the last time you looked at perhaps the one you use the most. I know you've seen it go down because of all those credit cards and those debit card uses. And then, of course, there's the mortgage, if you have one, or rent. There's electric and gas, probably a cell phone bill. There's probably something for gas for your car, or maybe a loan, and you see it go down all the time with every bill. And you see it generally, most people, once filling up, twice a month because of your paycheck. Now imagine every time that the bill gets paid, more money flows in from, it doesn't matter where, because you aren't limited to your paycheck. Imagine your mortgage or your rent being paid, which should be probably 1,000 or more. Maybe if you're lucky, it's less, depending on where you're living. But imagine that same amount of money coming back into your account right after you've spent it. See it multiplying. And you may not know how or why, but it doesn't matter. Imagine it doubling and then tripling. Every time you see an electric bill go out, imagine double that amount coming back into your account. See it overflowing. See it so much that you've decided you better invest it or move it to at least a money market account, as you want to get some interest on that. So as it gets more and more, and there's always more than enough in there, imagine that feeling you have when you know that you're okay, that you don't have to worry about paying bills or about being able to eat. And if that isn't your worry, perhaps you just can't pay for your children's education or vacations, and perhaps that's what you're imagining when you imagine what the abundance will pay for and what it will do. So perhaps you move it to a separate account to make it larger for your children's education. Or maybe you move it into two separate accounts because there's so much, more and more, starting with a small amount and watching it grow and grow because there's more than you need. And so as you watch it grow, you have exciting times figuring out what you want to use it for. Perhaps it's this wonderful vacation for the family, or somewhere you just always wanted to go on your own. Whatever it is, just imagine it getting larger and larger. And if you're someone who's saving for a house, or perhaps even for retirement, watch it multiply in your mind's eye as more and more money just shows up out of the blue. Perhaps, who knows, you win a lottery, which is a little unusual, or perhaps someone dies and gives you money, or perhaps you've discovered something and you're getting funds from that. It doesn't matter. You don't need to know. Just know that there's always more than enough for you, and you never have to be concerned because your magic wallet and your magic bank accounts just keep multiplying. And as you're left with that feeling, feel what that feels like. If you don't have to worry about money, and there is no lack in your life, there's always more than enough. You may not be comfortable with the word abundance or prosperity. Perhaps it doesn't feel real to you, but more than enough, it's pretty darn good. And perhaps that is the words and the phrase that you want to deal with. Whatever makes you feel comfortable and even joyful, because you don't have to worry. There's that freedom involved with that. A freedom that you can have more and you can give more to others and be more, because that's one worry you don't have to even waste your time over. Feel that feeling if that's the case. What does it feel like? I know it's got to feel lighter. Do you feel happier? Do you feel free? What do you feel? I want you to lock that feeling in. Really feel it. Because when you don't have to worry about something as basic as money, you know you have freedom to do and be and spend the time doing what you want without worry of that. You can give to others. You can quit your job because you can want to volunteer. You can do whatever you want because that money is never ending. It is more than enough. And your conscious mind is going, wait, no, you're wrong. Oh my God, what are you talking about? And you just say, it's okay. Thank you for the warning. But you know, I have more than enough. Because any little voice that may say, no, you don't deserve it, or no, you can't have that. No, that wouldn't be comfortable. What if you become one of those mean people who has money, somebody power hungry? Just thank that voice and say, you know, thank you. I appreciate the warning, but I'm okay. I don't need that worry. I know I'm fine. I'll be great. And that money will just keep pouring in, and I can give it away. I can have it for what I need, and I can have some fun with it. And there's no worries. No worries that I'm not spiritual enough because I have money. No worries because people will look down on me. They maybe don't have money. You're safe, and you know that you're more than enough to have this money coming down upon you to make your life easier. And now that you've felt these feelings of freedom and lightness that you may have from this, allow yourself to settle back into your body, feeling that feeling still, holding on to it, knowing that you can have that feeling anytime. Bring it back. Whenever you're looking and worrying about money, catch yourself and realize that you've shifted that perspective and you don't really need to go there any longer. And as you're feeling more solid in your body and into this world, just know that that feeling can always be with you. The feeling of freedom or of lightness, whatever that feeling felt like, it's yours. You can always feel that way. And as you come back into the present moment and you open your eyes, just know that however many times that you need to take to get to this space, it's just practice. It's just knowing that you deserve it and that there is no lack with money. There's more than enough for everyone. You can always have, from every channel, more than enough. Thank you for joining me today. If you'd like to know more about me, Carol DeChaine, or Connect to Joy, my business, by all means check out my website at www.connecttojoy.com. And if you'd like to learn more about the written word that I do have blogs, and I will attach that below so that you can sign up for those if you like. And on my website, you will find out more about Marconic Ascension energy, as well as energy space clearings and self-confidence coaching and other types of coaching that I do. Thank you so much. Until next time.